Hello, and welcome back. Dr. David Alter here. Today I'd like to walk you through a practice that I call the Hourglass Practice. As you see on the screen, there sits a typical hourglass, turned over so that the grains of sand are beginning to fall through from the upper bowl through the pinched middle and slowly gathering at the bottom of the lower bowl. As you continue to look at this hourglass, I'd like to introduce a different idea. Let's imagine that the lower bowl represents what has already passed. It represents what has come and gone. The middle represents your attention and whether you choose to look down at what has already been, or whether you direct your attention to the upper bowl that represents all that has yet to be. Now, in some sense, all of us recognize that an hourglass is a metaphor for life, that when we first turn it over, there we are with that upper bowl representing all the moments and minutes and hours and days and years of our lives, recognizing that at some point time runs out. That's the nature of our limited lifetime. But instead, what I'd like you to consider is that the upper bowl represents all the potential, all the possibilities that have not yet come into being. Those possibilities pass by in front of the middle of the hourglass, that section where we're directing our attention to the grains of sand as they pass through, on their way to gathering in the area of our memory, the accumulated deposits of all that has already been, all that has come and gone. So as you allow yourself to look up to the upper bowl, perhaps you can imagine that it represents not just the grains of sand that are contained in that upper bowl, but it contains an unlimited collection of future possibilities, your as yet unlived life. And as those grains pass through the middle portion of the hourglass, you can allow yourself to really focus on each grain, each moment, each experience as it passes through. Just allowing yourself to notice how full of potential your life continues to be. How unlimited it is in terms of what you can focus on right now. How much you can begin to experience a sense of anticipation of what can be, what you can open your mind and open your heart to welcome in, and to really focus your attention on the moments during which that potential comes into your life to be experienced directly, intimately, and intensely in each passing moment. Yes, it's true that little by little, those in-the-moment experiences pass on by. They take their place in the lower bowl. They take their place in our accumulating memory, a reservoir of past experiences that we can draw upon in the future to help guide us as we continue to orient toward future possibilities with a sense of wisdom based on what we've learned in our life up until now. And yet we're not limited. We're not confined or constrained by what has already been. We can continue to allow our gaze to focus on the upper bowl. We can continue to focus on future possibilities with the sense that we are still evolving. We are still gradually becoming who we are capable of being. And as we welcome that possibility, our attention can narrow just like the middle part of the hourglass, so that our attention can focus in on the direct experience of those future possibilities as we bring them into our moment-to-moment lives, where we grasp them and allow ourselves to express them, to live them, to live into who we are capable of being and who we are still capable of becoming. And now, if you'll simply allow yourself to continue to focus on this hourglass, you may find that your eyes are ready to close, and that's fine. You can hold that image in your mind's eye even as your eyelids close. Just allowing the moments to pass. Allowing yourself to be grounded in the present moment. Enjoying the experience of remaining open and welcoming toward what has not been yet, and curious about the ways in which you can bring new possibilities, new ways of thinking and feeling and acting, new ways of sensing, new ways of living your life more fully and more deeply with each passing moment.